Hey Eric and team at TSP. I'm coming to you from California, and I'm sorry I can't be at your retreat this weekend. I think you might not believe what I just said, but yes, I would like to be in two places at once. But I'm here for the National Prayer Directors Conference. It's an invitation only, and I'm not sure how I got invited, but these are prayer leaders for all the various national ministries here in the nation. So I don't believe I belong in this cast of people, but I'm here. And it's part of my new role with Love KC. So my priority still is Kansas City, and that's where the majority of my time will be. But Bless Every Home and Chris Cooper has asked me to represent them at a national level and tell the Kansas City story, and also learn from others who are doing Bless Every Home across the nation. So it's a new assignment and one that I look forward to. Also, I really want to do a great job in Kansas City, and that's where all of us can come in working together. I'll continue to prioritize work with TSP and citywide prayer inside of Kansas City, and we have some really great things that have happened. Like, for example, we jumped up from about 1,600 lights at the end of 2018 up to 1822 by the middle of January. So in just a maybe 4-week time, we went from averaging around 85 lights a month to see that increase all the way up to 200 plus. And I think that was probably because of the podcast, and that's one of the things that TSP does for us, is provide the podcast. So thanks for doing that. I'll continue to be on the prayer calls as often as I can and come to staff meetings and around the city represent TSP as you need me to inside of some of the citywide gatherings where we talk about the mission of prayer and gospel saturation. I think what we're doing with Bless Every Home and seeing people adopt their neighborhoods really actually goes to both, because we do want people to pray, but we also want them to come together with others in their neighborhoods to be missional communities. So there's this gospel saturation part that actually just kind of flows together. When I think about the future for Love KC and how we relate to TSP and citywide prayer, I think about our goals. So our goal for next year is to get to 4,000 lights. You might remember last year we surpassed our goal. It was 1,200. We got to 1,600 by the end of the year. This next year we have a very aggressive goal to get to 4,000 lights. 4,000 lights will represent then about 20 homes per light, so you can do the math. And we're starting to get great saturation inside of our city. By the end of the year, I think we'll be well over 250,000 people will be prayed for in Kansas City if we hit our goal for lights. We also have goals for partnering with other groups like Cru. Campus Crusade for Christ recently came on board as a partner, and we already had What If the Church and Elevate KC, Citywide Prayer, TSP. So we're seeing some of the collaboration that TSP always works and prays for. That's exciting. We serve somewhere around 20 churches right now, and it'd be great if we could see that number go up to 50. Obviously there's a ceiling where I can only do so much at Love KC as kind of a one-man band. So if you want to pray for us, one of the things to pray for is that we can meet our budgets. We all pray for that, don't we? And then also be able to add some admin support and build a larger team with Love KC. But part of what God has blessed us with is by partnering with TSP, we actually do have a bit of a larger team. So I hope that you guys know that I'm with you heart and soul, Belinda and I both, and we're behind what you're doing. We want to see TSP grow and prosper, and we want to see the mission of Jesus inside of Kansas City be the best it's ever been. So we're praying that revival really will come from the grassroots of people who are praying, caring, and sharing, loving their neighbors where they live, study, work, and play, and then seeing those neighbors turn into multiplying disciples, and revival will come from the grassroots in Kansas City. So I hope that's what you're looking for, Eric. Thank you for this time to talk to the team, and God bless you guys. Have a great planning time. I know God is with you and He's for you.